I want to do a podcast about films.
No.
Deep breath. Hello and welcome to Movie the Needle, a podcast where a pair of amateurs haphazardly dissect a film that one of us likes and one, well, not so much. My name's Simon, and I'm in our shed with my good friend Carl, where we'll be explaining our opposing viewpoints and seeing whether we can movie the needle for one another. This week, it's Shane Black's 2016 neo-noir buddy comedy mashup set in 1970s LA that sees a mismatched pair of private eye and enforcer thrown together to investigate a missing girl and the mysterious death of a porn star. Slapstick and slick wisecracks ensue. It's The Nice Guys.
Got a question for you. It's very important.
Oh, is it?
I've been laid awake at night thinking about this.
Is it me naked again? Because that'll do it. That will keep you awake at night.
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
Nightmares, no, I don't know where it's come from, but I've thought of it, and no, I can't stop thinking about it.
You sure it's not me naked?
Onion or garlic? If you could only have one, if you had to do without one for the rest of your life, which one are you getting rid of?
I think I.
Yeah, exactly.
So I immediately said do away with the garlic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because onion forms a base for a base for so many things.
Yeah.
But then,
But garlic tastes really fucking good.
could you use spring onions? Would spring onions be allowed?
That's an onion. Yeah.
So you.
No, you're going to lose all onions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any of the
leeks.
onion family.
Yeah.
Right. It's a tricky one, that.
Yeah, isn't it?
I have to think. I'm gonna have to sleep on that, or not. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, I'm leaning towards keeping onions because, like you said, the base.
Yeah.
Like there are some curries you could make without
what would the
garlic, but you need
alternative
the
be?
onions.
What would the alternative base? How would you
Blandness.
do it?
Well, for onions, the alternative for I don't know what the alternative for
And
onions
you wouldn't be
is.
able to use stuff like onion powder or anything like that, right?
Yeah. That'd just be powder then. Where's that coming from? Like,
It's just onion flavouring.
yeah, but from onions, if you take out the onion, it's just powder.
Just chemicals, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
No, you can't have that. Yeah, I don't know.
I'd probably lose the garlic, I would say. So,
It's sad, that, isn't it?
death by vampire. I mean, you have created this situation, so it's only as sad in this make believe situation. Yeah,
Yeah, but if you had to.
which would be rare too. Although my brother has had to give up onions, basically. So,
Oh, really?
It's like a dietary thing.
Oh, dear.
He can have spring onions, weirdly. I think it's like some FODMAP
Right.
thing or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. He says it, and I nod and go, "Oh, yeah." I shall endeavour to ask him when I see him at the.
Does that
cricket.
mean, though, like, you can't eat, like, raw onion, but, you know, he could eat some onions that have been sweated down to make a curry?
No, I think it is
It's just no onion.
no onions. Yeah.
Well, anyway,
I mean,
yeah,
if you've got an opinion, please do let us know on the socials. Hello at MTM. Wait, what is it? Hello at MTMpod.com.
pod.com.
Yeah. I always just read it off. I've never actually thought about it with my actual brain.
Yeah.
So there we go. You'll be pleased, Carl, that we have a game.
I am pleased, and I've seen the
You have the
crib
scoring
sheet you've given
system.
me, which excites me.
It is. So I've had to modify the scoring to avoid you being a big bellend and bypassing and ruining all fun of the game. So that is to come. So it's a bit of a return of a scoring system we've used before, but as I say, modified.
I feel like you're hating the player there when you should be hating the game. And given you're in charge of the game, and
So I hate the game, which is me.
it's within your gift to sort the game out,
Well, that's fine.
which is what you've done. But you still can't resist a little dig, can you?
If I hate the game and not the player, then that's just self-hatred, and I've got enough of that already.
Just fix the game, which is what you've done.
Yeah.
But leave the digs out. That's what I'm saying.
But where's the fun?
In this new improved game, obviously.
Yeah. We were just talking, Carl. We were having a bit of a fake week, aren't we, between us? Mm-hmm. I had Fake Festival on Saturday, so numerous fake bands together in a bloody boiling hot tent.
Yeah.
It was warm. It was sweaty. There were some people that must have lost about a stone in sweat, which they were replacing with beer. So they were okay. But yeah, you are seeing not Liar Straits.
No, Liar Straits were doing a better name. I'm seeing a band called Money for Nothing.
Yeah. So I saw, who did I see? I saw the Really Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, good.
I saw Four Fighters.
Right, good. So you had gone with Faux Fighters.
Again, they might exist,
Yeah.
but, what can you do?
Yeah, Faux Fighters not bad, though.
Yep. Oasis, which
Great name.
is a very good.
Great name.
Very good. That's the prime one, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's right there.
I will say, though, it works better written down than out loud.
To be fair, it sounds very much the same as when you would say Oasis, just a bit pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a great name.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
There was also a U2 one, but who fucking cares? I don't know what they're called.
No, not worth worrying about.
But we listened to it and I was just like, oh, I don't really like U2.
No.
That's why it became firm in my mind. There's like 2 songs that you may be like, yeah, okay, that's all right. But yeah, not good. And then there was Fleetwood Mac, but we didn't stay for that one, so I didn't care to actually remember what they were called. Probably just some woman fucking the rest of the band on stage.
Yeah.
Who knows?
If there was a Rolling Stones one, I would call that the Strolling Tones.
Strolling Tones, yeah.
It's quite fun.
So yeah, my temptation would always be just to reverse the lettering.
Well, that's
somewhat.
that's.
But it needs to actually make sense.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've just done.
Yeah. But that was almost, like when you said about Dire Straits, I was like, oh, Strya Dates. I was like,
do you know what's even better than
doesn't
that?
quite work.
This must
Strya's
exist.
not a word, is it?
This must exist.
Go on.
The Rolling Clones.
Rolling Clones definitely got to exist. If it's not, let's just form a band, and we'll call it the Rolling.
Exist.
Yeah, well, there we go.
They are playing on Saturday, the 8th of February in St Albans.
There we go. That's near where I'm from.
Yeah,
there
you go.
It's not that interesting.
They formed in 1997, so perhaps on some level I already knew that, and I've just pulled that out of the recess of my memory somewhere. Never mind.
But if you have a good idea for a fake band name and that hasn't been taken,
damn,
email us at hello@mtnpod.com. I think that's what you said. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. What else has been going on, Carl? What else you got for me?
Well, I went to the cinema twice the other day.
One with me, yes.
One with you, one without you, of course.
Yes.
And for that, I used my free cinema ticket that I get through Club Lloyd's, get through with my bank.
Yes.
Now, I have used some of these tickets for one of our date nights before.
Oh, right. And you made me pay for you bastard. No, not really. Come
on. Yeah, I mean, if anything, never mind.
I'd be better off.
Into
it's
that.
Fine.
Yeah. Anyway, this was a 3D showing, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
Yes.
And treated myself to the premium seat.
Ooh.
And I thought I'll just pay the difference.
Yeah.
There was no difference.
What?
Club Lloyd's free cinema tickets work for fucking anything, mate.
Is it just Odeon?
Yeah, it's just Odeon.
Oh.
So when we went, I can't remember what film it was. My God, were you bitching about the chair? Needless. We could have been sat in the premium seats.
Oh, there we go.
Living it up.
That I can also sit in any seat I want for any film now as well.
Oh, yeah, you unlimited now?
Got the Unlimited
You've
Plus.
Gone for it. Unlimited Plus. Oh, he's big time, isn't he?
Well, it's a birthday present, so I'm not paying.
Oh, nice.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, how can I fit in going to the cinema around life? Turns out quite difficult.
Yeah, Foot goes our Meerkat Wednesdays or whatever it is, Meerkat Movies.
Yeah. So now you've just got to save up your cinema vouchers.
Well, I've nearly used them all.
How many did you get?
I only get 6 a year.
6 a year? Yeah. Okay, yeah, well, that's that's not great. But yeah, so you can come along anyway and pay for yourself.
Yes.
And I'll just be like, yeah, we're going in the most expensive seats, Carl. Do you want? Oh, you're going over? Okay, see you later.
Yeah.
You go down the cheap seats. Thanks. So yeah,
I mean, honestly, I would have always happily paid for the more expensive seats. I think
you're just saying to me that's being tight.
I think it's you.
It's definitely
the cheapskate between us. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, we can do that for future showings.
Yeah.
But again, only works at Odeon, so if we do actually want to go to a decent cinema, we either have to travel to a different Odeon in Leeds, or it's paying. So yeah, there we go.
Right, Virgin Media.
They're back.
Not for me.
Oh.
Friend of the pod, Johnny.
Yep.
Is leaving Virgin. He's fucking trying anyway. And he's switching to Sky. Only Sky they didn't have the tech installed, whatever it is, the cables, I don't know. So they were like, don't worry about that. Whilst we install that, we'll put you on a temporary contract with Virgin. We'll sort that out.
Okay, so he's left Virgin, but
So Virgin are still providing him internet in this interim process,
right?
Which Sky have sorted out. Very important detail. Anyway, he's now got a bill from Virgin and he's like coming to actually leave them. And he sent me a message and said, "How much do you think my bill is for these 2 weeks that they've provided me?"
Oh,
temporary internet.
£100.
To which I said £1,000,000. And then I said, no, hang on, £70.
Yeah.
And he said, in between those two figures.
What?
Just where do you think in between those
Well, I
two?
would have said 100.
Not 100.
More?
Oh my! I mean, you'll never guess because I couldn't.
Like
He sent me the
600.
screenshot. £860.
What for what? What's he been getting? Just porn? Like pay-per-view porn?
They reckon that it's like the early disconnection charge because he signed up to another 2-year contract when he didn't do anything.
Wow.
A scout. Bunch of fucking crooks. And the trouble he's having to actually get this like confirmed and sorted out properly, you know, through all the bloody live chats and 20-minute phone calls, all this shit. Bunch of crooks.
So the lesson we've learned there is never leave Virgin Media. Just suck it up.
Yeah, it's like the League of Gentlemen, isn't it? Virgin Media, you'll never leave.
Yes. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, awful. So, yeah, there we go. It's not just me.
It isn't just you, but it is always you. Just
No,
to be
I mean,
clear.
it's right. Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Right, Carl. It is hot. It is a bit sweaty in the old pod shed.
Yep.
So you know what we need?
I do know what we need.
We need a beer. So therefore, please, Carl, unveil the podcast ale.
I'm a bit excited about this because
I can tell.
something a little bit different this week.
Okay. So we've had a 20% beer. We've had... Is it going to be a dark beer? Is it a dark beer?
It's not the beer.
Oh,
It's how I come to be in possession of the beer.
you stole it.
This is a Brewdog Orange Crush India Pale Ale.
Okay, I mean, sounds
Okay.
summary.
Martin, friend of the pod,
Yes.
donated these to me.
Okay.
He bought 4.
Yeah.
He only wanted 1
Right.
because, you know, distinct. He wants to try every
Gotcha.
single beer in the world. And
Gotcha.
my God, he's making a bloody good fist of it, let me tell you. So, yeah, we both had 1, which left 2. He said, I'll leave them in your fridge. You can have them if you want. And I thought, I know what I'll do with those. This is now our podcast beer. So what we've done here is we've effectively crowdsourced the podcast beer for
What
this
a nice
week.
guy.
Yeah. So I was thinking if anybody else wants to send us a beer for us to drink on the podcast to go with our movies,
Gift us beer, people.
please do. We will happily
imagine
drink
that.
them.
Like we were after sponsorship. We were after quitting our jobs through this. That was the dream, you know. I mean, very much a dream. But now, if it can just, you know, sustain our mild alcoholism,
Yeah,
I mean, we're away.
brilliant. So yeah, so cheers, Martin.
And that is the link to the film.
Yeah, nice guys, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did brush over it, so I thought I'd better, you know, come back to it.
I can explain that, but it was as I wasn't listening.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's quite common.
So before we do move on from unveiling the ale, if I've crowdsourced the beer, I've also crowdsourced some beer information.
Okay.
So Jamie, friend of the pod,
Yes.
we were talking about Guinness Foreign Extra.
Oh, yes. And from the Nazi supermarket.
Yeah. He's pointed out it's also available in Asda's World Foods aisle.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
That is weird, though.
next time you're in there,
Not in the beer aisle, just in the
no,
world
because it's
food.
when it's the imported ones like that.
Yeah.
They do sometimes find their way into the World Foods aisle.
They need a bigger sign.
Morrison's used to have a great selection of that sort of stuff. So they'd have Guinness. They had a beer called Bell. It was Uganda. Used to say Bell, Uganda's finest. They didn't have it terribly well. The Ugandans, I must say, it wasn't a great beer.
It's the best of a bad lot.
Yeah, that was my conclusion. Yeah. So apparently it's available in Asda. So
Is it cheaper in Asda?
I don't know. I
Probably.
haven't looked yet. So yeah,
probably.
you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So
Those
that was
those Nazis always overcharging.
right. Okay, still on the swastika supermarket there. It's now called Namaste.
Sure. Okay. Yoga Nazis.
Yes. So cheers, Jamie, for the tip. Because we'll probably have that again on the pod. We both
Any excuse.
really enjoy it.
Any
Yeah.
excuse. Yeah, in the summer as well. Get it in the heat, and we can just pretend
Pretend
we're
that
Leo.
blood diamond Leo. Yeah, that bar. Oh, yes, please.
Good stuff. Let's crack. Let's open them. Okay, let's introduce the film. But before we get to the reminder of ratings, just listening back to literally what we just recorded there, Carl. You did You did thank Jamie for the tip, which we
Yeah, he's a good lad. He's always willing.
both really enjoyed and will probably have again.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, accurate.
So, yeah, oh, cheers, Jamie. Maybe we'll go further.
Yeah.
Who knows? Anyway, we are not talking about Jamie's cock. We are talking about The Nice Guys. Is it called The Nice Guys? Yeah, it's The Nice Guys, isn't it? I should know this.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's The Nice Guys, not Nice Guys. The Nice Guys. Confusing because there is a 2025 film called The Nice Guys. Every time I was searching on IMDb, up came the 2025 The Nice Guys. I was like, no, I don't want to read about that one. Anyway, before we get to our initial thoughts, a quick reminder of our simple 5-point scale. We either really like it, we like it, we're ambivalent, we don't like it, or we really don't like it. So, Carl, where are you on the scale today?
I don't like it.
You don't like it. Well, I like it, Carl. Carl, what don't you like?
Fucking yodel.
Oh, I mean, in it, yeah. I mean, 100%.
Oh, my God. Right. And this has happened to me before. You get the track in.
Has
and
it?
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm shocked.
You get the track in and it says, we have your parcel. Please check back for updates, and nothing happens. And then when you speak to the bloody web chat, they just go, that doesn't actually mean we have your parcel.
No, don't be silly.
That just means we have the details of your parcel. Contact the sender. And you go to the sender and the sender goes, yeah, Yodel have got it. They collected it on the date that it says.
Yep.
And what they really mean, but the fuckwit on the other end is too thick to work out or is too stubborn to deviate from the script is, Yodel picked it up, but it hasn't made it to the point in Yodel's fucking network where they can detect where it fucking is and redistribute
And
it.
it never will.
Well, you had this problem, didn't you?
I did. Got a cracking deal on a bit of tech or whatever, much cheaper than I could possibly have got it, and Yodel lost it.
Yeah, it's so annoying. And then you ring up, if you ring up, put the tracking number in and it says, oh, we have your parcel. Please check back for updates. Do you want to track another parcel? No. Goodbye then. What? how do I speak to a person? Oh, yeah.
Just on that, Carl, if we were ever lucky enough to get any sponsorship.
No, I'm not having Yodel. No.
What if they were the only sponsor?
I will go
or
gambling before Yodel.
Okay.
That's not true. No, I wouldn't do gambling. Anyway, we digress.
Anyway, what don't you like, Carl?
Well, my problem for this film is twofold, right? Before this, I've never actually seen this film all the way through. I've tried several times to get through it, and I just couldn't. So we're off to a bad start, right? So I'm sure we can talk about some of the things that are good about this film, like the aesthetic and the style of it. But even with those things, I find myself shrugging my shoulders and going, meh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood did it better. Don't focus on the comparison and whether or not that's fair. The point I'm making is even the good stuff about this film is meh. Now, there's two ways that you could play this today. And for what it's worth, I think you'll pick the wrong one. But I can offer you some hope because I've now watched it all the way through, right?
Well done.
Because we're doing it for a thing. I finally watched it all the way through. So I can say it's better than what I thought it was. And when we get to the retro, we can have a joke about my previously low score and now where I put it. So there should be the possibility of a fairly easy needle move up to ambivalent at least.
Don't put pressure on me. I don't like pressure.
Just because of the fact I finally got through it. And, it's better than I thought, and we can talk about some of the bits you really enjoyed, and we'll see. So with that, over to you.
All right. So I think that this is an effective genre mashup that brings a lot of comedy from the two central performances with their fantastic on-screen chemistry, undeniable on-screen chemistry. Ably supported by a non-annoying child actor, which is always a lovely surprise. I do like Shane Black films, and this is definitely a Shane Black film. Right in his wheelhouse with the old buddy comedy action thing with the smart dialogue, playing to his strengths. And, of course, I wouldn't be Mr. Style over Substance if I didn't say that I also do dig the 70s aesthetic, which looks great. On the small screen in particular, I don't remember it looking this good when I saw it at the cinema, but on the small screen, ooh.
See, I thought you'd go one with the other, and it appears instead like you're going to try and tell me it's everything. It's all things. Which is interesting. Hedging your bets. We'll see how well you can argue that.
Oh, I mean, as evidence has previously shown, not well, Carl, not well.
Yeah.
Arguing is not my strong point, which for a movie podcast, which is...
It's a real issue, isn't it?
Yeah, relies on definitely me putting my point across and being firm. It's it's a challenge. It doesn't help that I'm up against you, who is a bit of an immovable object sometimes. So, Anyway, we're talking production. We're going to kick things off, and I want to talk a little bit about Shane Black, who we previously talked about as part of our Predator episode, check our feed, where he played Hawkins. But we did also talk about a little bit about his directing and writing as well. So he's only done 4 proper films as a director. So he's done Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which is one of my all-time favourite films.
Not seen it.
I'm scared for you to see it, because if you don't like this,
It's pretty well thought of.
this is I think Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is better than this.
Yeah.
But it is there's similarities. Let's put it that way. Iron Man 3, Marvel Shy, as you would say, which I actually enjoyed quite a bit less on recent rewatch. Interesting, which I mentioned on a pod a few weeks ago. This, obviously, The Nice Guys, and Predator, the 2018, which I've not seen. I don't know if you've seen the new Predator.
Yeah.
What did you think of Predator?
It was okay. I don't think it's one of the stronger ones. Certainly, it's not as good as Prey. Prey's the best.
I need to watch that
recent sequel.
But he's obviously also done a lot of good stuff as a writer. So he did Lethal Weapon. He sold when he was 22, which just makes you sick, doesn't it? 22 years old and you write Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
That was in 1987. So, he has gone from 1987 selling his first script to 2018 was his last film as a director. So he's not exactly prolific. And he's only written another 3 or 5 films since then as well. So The Monster Squad, not seen it. Put it on my watch list. Give that a watch with the boy, I think. Lethal Weapon 2, which I've not actually seen Lethal Weapon 2, which is weird. Why have I not seen Lethal Weapon 2?
I will have done once upon a time.
Yeah. But he actually walked off set due to the script being rewritten. So I'm not sure if we count that or not, because he's actually kind of disowning it a little bit. The Last Boy Scout?
No.
You've not seen it? I thought you quite liked The Last Boy Scout. Last Action Hero?
Yes.
And The Long Kiss Goodnight, which again is a gap.
Last Action Hero is an interesting one. It's not great, but it's a really good idea. It's a bit ahead of its time, actually, I think.
Yeah, well, it's got a little bit more of a following. It didn't do well at the box office, but it's got a bit of a cult following.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad either, I should say. I don't think it's bad by any means.
I saw it a long time ago, but I think I'd
I watched that not so long ago.
It again. It might be another one to watch with the kids, because I don't know if it's male. Actually, no, maybe it's a bit. No, maybe it's a bit blue actually, language wise.
Yeah,
at the very least. But yeah, he isn't prolific, but it is a pretty good list that he's got, both from a direction and a writing standpoint. But a common thing is, a lot of them, not initial box office successes. He's not great at actually writing the blockbusters that are successful. Iron Man 3 being the
there's nothing to do with Shane Black, though.
Well, I wouldn't say it's nothing to do with him, but it was the most successful Iron Man of the 3 that in existence.
Sure, but I mean, it was always going to be a success in terms of Shane Black's filmography, because you've got captive audience.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the one that sort of stands out as being different. But even that has his kind of recurring style, right? A combination of action, thriller, bit of noir, black comedy, or neo-noir, if we want to call it correctly. I don't know. Is it just noir? If you're just talking noir, neo-noir? Well, I don't understand. You're the noir expert.
I'm uncomfortable with that label.
You're in this room. You're the noir expert.
No, I still don't think you can call me an expert just because I know more about it than you do.
I don't know anything about noir.
Yeah. Okay.
Happy with that one?
Yeah. I'm very comfortable with that. Yeah. How does that relate to what I know about noir?
You know more than me.
Yes.
So therefore,
No.
No.
I think we just have to no.
You have watched more noir than me.
Yes.
I've said noir too many times that now it doesn't feel like a word.
Yeah.
Noir. It's just a noise. Noir. So anyway, you would know, wouldn't you, Carl? Because you're
I feel like you're going to do it again.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Why would I know?
Because he neo-noir. We've done this. And you proved that you know noir.
I think I performed very badly in that game.
It was partly not your fault, though, because it was partly not noir that we were doing the game. You know, check our feed. That's was the Sideways episode.
I think anything that's not noir, which is the movement that started in the 1940s,
right,
is neo-noir.
Right. What is there going to be a next phase where you've got noir, neo-noir, and then...
Yeah, like who decided when noir ended and when neo-noir started?
Then neo-noir is going to come full circle, and it's going to become like super neo-noir.
Don't know.
Kino noir.
Okay. Right, what was your question?
Was there a question?
I don't know.
Can't remember. He also has a few themes, so usually set at least partly at Christmas. So you love this because that makes it a Christmas film, right, Carl?
No, I think that's a gross misrepresentation of my position on these matters.
If there's a Christmas tree in the background, it's a Christmas film, no?
No. I think you've done it again there.
Because Die Hard's definitely a Christmas film, you said.
No. I think again.
No.
I think
am I thinking of someone else? Is this right?
I don't know what you're doing.
What if a film is entirely set at Christmas and you see lots of Christmassy things and someone opens a present at some point? Is it a Christmas film?
I don't know. I'd have to watch it.
It isn't automatically a Christmas film, is your point?
I'm not interested in this discussion. It's silly.
Okay, fine.
What was your question? About the nice guys?
Oh, there's no question.
Right.
He also likes a bit of an odd couple with a love-hate relationship, which this has, right? This has all of these little things in there. He's also got a little propensity for children. No, wait, that sounds bad. Allegedly. No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying that he does feature children. Wait, no. He likes filming children. No. What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Children
do you want to mention
Polanski
just for a laugh? Link that in.
His inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we can't include any of this. No, but there's usually a child in his film. So Last Action Hero, there's the child sort of pairing up. Iron Man 3, there's a bit of a buddy with a child thing. This one we've got a child with two men. Wait, no, this sounds bad too. There is a child that forms part of a threesome. No, a trio of characters that we've got here. So yeah. What was my point? Oh, yeah, Shane Black. He's got a style. Yeah. This kind of fits said style right in his wheelhouse, as I said in my intro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not asking you any questions. I'm just stating facts / slander. Or libel. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know the difference.
You talk now.
Well, it starts off with some narration, doesn't it? And you love narration.
I do love narration. Yeah, today. Yep.
Yeah.
All good.
How did you feel about the narration in this?
Fits in with, as you would know as the noir expert, fits in with the noir feel, I feel.
Right, interesting. Can you name another noir film that's got narration?
Oh, no, I don't know anything about noir.
No,
we've covered this.
Yeah, I'm struggling, to be honest.
Yeah. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, does that count? That's got narration.
That's neo-noir, though, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah. As is this, probably.
So what did you think about the fact that there were two narrators?
Oh, were there?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, twice as good, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what you said in Casino.
Yep.
The Casino episode.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Yep, check our feed. Just to listen how consistent I am over time.
And how did you like it that they did the voiceover, the narration, but then stopped? And then only picked it up again right at the end. How did you like that?
Yeah, I honestly didn't notice this.
No?
No, which means it obviously fit very well.
Yeah. Or you've been nitpicking like fuck in the other episodes when you level your displeasure at the voiceovers. Yeah, okay.
I don't think they said anything in the voiceover that didn't make sense, right? It's the same.
Oh, so that's your problem with voiceover.
It doesn't bring you out of the film. It just helps settle you in. Whereas some gets you asking questions that you shouldn't be asking because it doesn't make sense. You know, Road to Perdition, most recent example for my very clear and consistent argument against or for voiceovers.
What questions did that make you ask?
Why is the child a child when he's looking back on his life as a child?
Oh, yeah, fair enough. That was good. Yeah. It was a good observation.
Yeah, thanks. There was one. Excellent.
Yeah.
Tick.
I don't think you had any rational argument with the voiceover in Casino, or indeed the voiceover / exposition bits to camera in The Big Short, though. But I'll give you the road to Perdition. That was a good observation. Whoa, what are we doing? That's retro fodder. Anyway, yeah, you've already mentioned this. This film hangs a lot on the old aesthetic.
Did I say that? I think I said it also looks good. Yeah.
Okay, I have misrepresented you there. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it is. This is primarily for me comedy driven with a backbone of neo-noir.
Oh, he's gone the wrong
plot.
way.
No, but it's got like a backbone's probably the wrong thing.
No, he's gone the wrong way.
There is a thing, and it also looks great.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were hedging your bets, but he has. There we go. He has gone the wrong way. Right. Okay.
Well, you don't. What?
I think we'll talk about that more in plot. Look, I mean, I think it looks great. It's a really good looking film. Yeah, brilliant. I mean, and it's part of it, right? It's part of like why people like it. It's part of why people really loved Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah. Because Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, in my opinion, is one of Tarantino's blandest, most accessible, broad films. I like it. It's a really pleasant watch. But it's just for that reason. So much of it is, doesn't it look great? And the sort of the retro vibes of it is so cool. And that's what's going on here as well.
Different decade, but the 70s is very much like it's just a hangover of the 60s anyway, isn't it? I find the 70s, everything's maybe just a bit less.
Well, the 60s and 70s
shiny,
are closer than they are today, right? They are to today.
They're in the part. Yes, that's how decades work. What?
Well, no, not no. What I mean is like the 80s, very different,
right? Yes.
To today,
yes,
and very different to the 70s. That's not the same. That's not the case.
I think you're saying in time, like the 60s and 70s are definitely further away to today than the 80s. Yeah. Like, yes.
What a novel observation.
Yeah, so it still has that almost 60s feel. Like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was something that was just like, it rang a bell with that. Like the costumes are fantastic. It felt very much like you were in that time. Everything's a bit less polished, a bit more faded. Yeah. It's got that grimy LA glamour to it. Everything's a bit scummy, but it's LA, so everything is just a bit scummy. But yeah, it looks very nice. Yeah. What about the old score music? Any notes?
No, I mean, I don't know that I've noticed the score. Obviously, they use some popular music. They use some songs. One of which they used towards the end, Escape, the Pina Colada song. Yep. Didn't come out until the 80s.
Error.
But, that's fine.
Pick those nits.
That's fine.
It sounds like it should have been out in the 70s, doesn't it?
No, that's obviously why they've used it, isn't it? Because it fits with the vibe of the film.
I'm all about the vibes, as you know, Carl. So,
yes, you're big on that, aren't you?
Big on the vibes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't really notice too much. There was part of the score that I did notice had a very private detective sound to it, and I couldn't exactly pinpoint exactly what it is because, along with not knowing anything about noir or neo-noir, I don't know anything about music and instruments either. I'm a very dense man, and I don't mean dense as in thick with knowledge. Just thick.
Yeah. I need to offer a point of correction. Escape actually came out in 1979,
which is 77. Yeah. So, well, time travel. You love time travel.
Yes, we've gone all Tenet.
Yeah,
which is not technically time travel in the pure. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Is it? Check out at length. Yeah, so I don't know why it made it sort of recognisable as a private detective, private eye kind of sound, but I don't know what it is. But
didn't notice it, but I mean, it seems right because it was just a very well put together film on that front, I would say.
So let's talk about screenplay, dialogue, and such, because I think this is where a lot of its strength lies for me. Now, you were saying that maybe this is the wrong direction to take, that this is not the strength that you would think that I could maybe convince you on.
No, I don't. Do you know the film this reminded me of? We've done it on the pod.
Is it American made? Because everything reminds you of American made.
No, American made.
Is it another Tom Cruise film? No, I don't know.
In Bruges.
In fucking Bruges, which you like in spite of that.
Yeah, my thing with that is, it been sort of mischaracterized as a sort of gangster comedy when really it's a much deeper story than that.
You should check our feed for more details on that.
I'm sort of interested in talking about that in a bit more detail, but I will leave that for plot. Specifically on the dialogue, no, I kind of don't think it's particularly great. Don't get me wrong, there are some funny bits. I don't find any of it particularly clever, and I don't want you to read too much into that. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, there is a couple of bits where they work a joke, so they set something up and then there's a callback to it and all the rest of it. Like, don't say and stuff. Just say whores. Yeah. Don't say anal and stuff. Just say anal or whatever.
We're like a callback.
So they do some of that. But for the most part, I found the punchline was the irreverence, the outrageousness, the swearing was the punchline in Bruges in that sort of way. And I found the same sort of thing here. So no, I don't think it was. It's fine, but I don't think it is particularly clever. I don't think it is a great script in that sense. Not awful, but it's not great.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is one. This isn't going to ring true for you because you've partly watched it 5 times now.
Yeah,
but
I think this was my 5th. I think I've failed like 4 times previously on this.
I mean, just to come back on that, I don't understand how you can fail to finish a film. Like, how far through are we talking?
So I think the furthest I got was just after the party.
Right.
I think that's the furthest I've ever got.
But like that,
I've had like a couple of false starts where I've gone, no, this isn't for me, and turned it off. And then, another one I can't remember anything of. But the most recent one, that was the furthest I got. I was like, no, come on, let's bloody watch this. And I got to the part and I was just like, no, I can't. I'm bored as fuck here. I've got to leave this.
I literally don't think I've ever stopped watching a film that I've not seen before. Like, if I've seen a film before and I've go like, well, I'm going to stop watching it because I'm tired and I know what's going to happen.
It's just a waste of time. It's like...
but it's the same with books. I don't do with that books. I'll just read everything to the end.
No.
If it's fiction. If it's non-fiction, I will give up. But
I mean, like, you must have abandoned a series.
Not midway through a series.
You can't. Right. So you're telling me you've watched something.
Oh, loads.
Let's say you've given it 3 episodes. Are you going to go, oh, I better see this through to the 8th season, even though it's shit?
Not the 8th season. No. I'll see it through to the end of the season.
No.
I'll watch the whole so many series take a few episodes to get good. You don't want to. You're leaving it out there.
No.
Same with films. You could. There was I told you about Emma not watching. Oh, what was it called? Strange Darling. Stopped watching it just as it got really interesting. And exactly at that point, so you can't give up because it's not your thing. It could become your thing.
No, don't accept it. Because we think about. We've had this conversation before. Think about how I engage with this sort of thing. My thing is not necessarily the headline of whatever the thing is that's on screen or whatever. My thing is trying to figure out what is going on. Like, what are you asking of me as a viewer? What's the tone of this? What are the vibes of this?
Exhausting.
Right. Yeah. So if you haven't done that, nah, I'm not spending any more time. I'm not gonna wait for you to
paid for it.
I've walked out the cinema before. Remember, we've had this chat.
Yeah, but that was for different reasons.
No. I've walked out the cinema several times. We've had this chat before on the pod.
Oh, I just don't understand it.
No,
I can't. I'm not on board with it. I want to see the whole thing so I can slag off the whole thing.
I don't need to. I don't need to do that. If it's not working for you, it's not working for you. I'm not suddenly going to turn around.
Well, you're not, because you're a stubborn arsehole.
No, it's not. It's not to do with that. You're misunderstanding where I'm coming from.
No, I'm misrepresenting you. That's different.
I'm not going to suddenly turn around because something happens that I didn't see coming. Right? You would say, it gets good.
Yeah.
I'm because the likelihood is you think that thing happening is good. I'm probably going, that's the superficial bit of it. But underneath hasn't changed. Like the tone, the vibe of this thing, the messaging, what it's asking of me as a viewer, what it's giving me in return. They're different things.
No, I think you have to judge something as a whole rather than just in its parts. So
all that really means is I can't have an opinion.
Correct. There we go. Good.
That I can hold in equal sort of footing to somebody that has seen it all the way through. Because they would go, rightly, well, I've seen it all the thing, you haven't even seen it.
Yeah, fair.
Fine.
Fair, yeah.
That doesn't mean I have to continue wasting my time.
Oh, but your time's not very valuable. Like,
of course it is. I can watch something else that's actually good, that I actually enjoy.
I've seen how you spend your time.
Thank God that you haven't. An example that I think I can give you that you might be able to understand where I'm coming from is if I think that something is formulaic and I get the impression that this story's never ever going to go anywhere because the way it's been put together is the whole idea is to lend each episode into leading you onto a cliffhanger, and you think something's going to happen, you think we're going to find the reveal out of this thing. Lost, or what's that one that Ben Stiller directs now?
Oh, I've no idea.
Off at Severance.
Oh, Severance, yeah,
right.
Sorry.
And then we're going to find something out, and then no, we don't. And then we start again, and then we ramp up again, and then you have that
tantric series.
That each episode, it's like that. You have that each episode, and then as a series, they do that over the course of the series as well. They build a steady arc, and you find out, oh no, you're not, and then we just keep it trickling along. If that's how I think that's going to go, I'm not going to wait for the good episodes to happen. Yeah, but you'll really like the actual content of episodes 4 on because the twists get good and the actual actions in the thing get good. I'm not interested because I've already checked out of it from a point of view of this is never going to go anywhere because it's formulaic nonsense that is not actually telling you a story. It's not actually, the thread running through it is secondary. It's all about manipulating you as a viewer into going, oh my God, and then dropping you. I would bow out of that because I go, it doesn't matter to me what actually happens in the episodes because how this is set up isn't doing it for me.
Never seen you leave a beer halfway through that you haven't been enjoying, though.
No, I've done that, yeah.
Never seen it.
No, you haven't seen it, I don't think. But yeah, I've done that.
Value your time over your liver, don't you?
Yeah, well.
But some series can genuinely just take a little bit of time to figure out what the fuck it's doing, right?
Yeah, entirely possible. Like, just because I've made the decision to bail on something doesn't mean I'm right about it.
Yeah.
What I'm saying to you is...
Let's make sure we remember
I've decided that's not worth my time, and I'm very comfortable in leaving that alone.
Yeah, I mean, this maybe just makes you more decisive.
And I'm not going to see it through on a sort of completionist basis. No, like, I do like the completionist elements of stuff, but only if I'm into, like, series 7 out of 8. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to...
You're talking to a man who got married and had a child just to see how it goes. So,
Yes.
Still waiting to see if it gets good.
Yeah. Right. Putting that out there, are we? Good.
She'll know I'm joking, probably.
I want to know what she's saying on her podcast.
Definitely not. No. Anyway, we were talking about this film. Yeah, so I think that there are some lines in here which are fairly throwaway, but actually do reward repeat viewing a little bit, just because it's one of those that you might not catch a line on the first time, but then second or third time you'll kind of pick up on some lines that will make you chuckle. So do enjoy that. Now, screenplay, I'm going to bring in, we'll talk about this largely in plot. There are those neo-noir aspects, but it is leaning heavily on the mismatched buddy comedy thing, right? Now, I thought I might be able to anticipate what you were going to say on this. My initial thought is that you would want it to go one way or the other, but you don't think the neo-noir aspects are strong enough to go down that route, so you should dispense with those to go for the full-on comedy. But I don't know if that is way off what the angle that you're kind of coming from.
No, not way off.
There you go. But we obviously talk about the neo-noir aspects in more detail in the plot. But what I will say is part of the screenplay, and this is a Shane Black kind of thing as well, is that the comedy is not always at the expense of character. Now, I'm not saying this is a deep film, I'm not saying this is full of character development, but a lot of the comedy is kind of character driven. And there are points where each of the two main characters gets to have those kind of quieter moments, and you do learn a bit about the character and a bit of a backstory, and you kind of see a little bit of character development in there. That's not a huge piece of it, but it is there, and there is that background to it. So I like that.
I'm not sure. I agree. I actually thought a lot of the characters were pretty flat, except for Ryan Gosling, and that's just because he's the funniest bit in this film, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely the funniest in it, but because Crowe's essentially playing a bit of a straight man to his goofball.
He's a straight man, and he has got a past.
Mm-hmm.
He never really sells that side of it either. It's all very sort of one paced. Maybe that's something we'll talk about more in cast.
Yes, okay. Carl, what else you got on production?
I mean, just to round out the comedy bit on the screenplay. Like, I did laugh at some bits of this. I just want to temper. Like, I'm not saying this is bad. I thought it was reasonably funny early doors when they are trying to do the sort of the joke bit a bit more. And there were a couple of bits of slapstick which are fine. But yeah, in general, I'm not really that enamoured by the screenplay. And I thought that that's the way you would go. I thought you would go, you're trying to convince me this is a really, really funny film. Because I've never heard anyone call this a neo-noir. I've never heard this film characterised like that.
No?
Now, I know that you can go onto Wikipedia and it says it's a 2016 neo-noir thing.
Oh, yeah.
But whenever I've heard anyone talk about this film, they go, "Oh, you should watch The Nice Guys. It's really funny."
Mm-hmm.
Which is the same thing that people did about In Bruges. Again, where I say it reminded me of Bruges. Oh, I love In Bruges. It's really funny.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone say, "Oh, The Nice Guys is really good. It's a great genre mashup. You've got a really good..." Do you know what I mean? Like, I've never heard that. So I'm sure that's what it is, and we'll discuss that in plot. I don't think that's how most people enjoy it, and to sort of push that angle was the mistake I thought you'd make. So, feel free to pivot back to the neo-noir element of it and push the plot.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get to that in plot.
Good.
Yeah, for sure. Just before we move on to the game, Carl, this is links into it. Talk about budget.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Mid-budget, 50 mil.
Oh, yeah.
For this. Disappointing box office, though, Carl.
Oh, really?
Only 71 mil gross worldwide. So turned a profit, but not enough.
Probably not after marketing.
Not enough. Well, yeah, not enough to get that sequel.
It's quite interesting, given Gosling is pretty popular. When was Crazy Stupid Love?
Oh, I can't remember.
And Gosling's gone on to do.
Oh yeah,
like La La Land, and
he's rather large in the old acting biz now. Yeah, I think
La La
he
Land
wants
was 2016 as well.
I think Crowe would be up for it as well. I think they just they can't justify it, but it's got a bit of a thing. But that leads us on to our game, Carl. So today's game, Carl, is called Nice Guys Finish Last. And this is all linked to that disappointing box office that Nice Guys had. The opening weekend did clash with a monster film, though, that kind of ruined it. And Gosling still blames to this day as to why the potential sequel has not happened.
That's interesting.
Do you want to guess what that film is?
Oh, 2016. Was it La La Land?
It was not. It was Angry Birds.
Very different audiences for that.
Well, that's what they're blaming. That's what they're blaming for it. So
I think as well, I've never understood this argument, because if you look what happened with Oppenheimer and Barbie, Oppenheimer 100% did better at the cinema because of Barbie.
Yeah, well, it was a whole thing, wasn't it? Barbenheimer or Oppen Barbie or whatever they called it. So yeah. Anyway, the game's called Nice Guys Finished Last. Done a little song for you, Carl, just to go along with it. Here we go. Nice Guys Finished Last. When your film is quite gas, or maybe it's just nicher than you thought. Sometimes it's not your fault, your numbers lack a north. Opening weekend clashed with Angry Birds. Maybe you paid your big star $40 million, Or is it that your CGI don't fly? Was it that your leading man let out a racial slur? Name these plots described by clues from Psy.
I mean, you've really sucked the life out of that song, haven't you?
I like to think I do that with every song. Thank you.
Fair enough.
Thank you very much.
Fair enough.
So yeah, this is a movie reveal game, Carl. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to choose different categories to identify a movie that has suffered far worse at the box office than the Nice Guys did, with each having an estimated loss adjusted for inflation of over $100 million.
Okay.
So one thing to note when we're going through this is that COVID was a contributory cause to many of these on the list, but not all of them that are in this game. So I'm going from the Wikipedia list of biggest box office bombs. There was also a trend on this list for a film that was released for streaming less than 30 days after it was released theatrically. Now, I don't know if that is a leading indicator or a lagging indicator of going, it has really screwed the pooch in the box office, we need to get this out on streaming straight away. Or
is that film in your game?
There are many films in the game.
Is the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Because is that Wolves?
No.
Okay.
Well, let's hope not. Well, maybe it's Wolves. Yeah, maybe. So, Carl, I have 5 films to pick from. So, numbered 1 to 5. You obviously can go wherever you want to go. Where would you like to start?
Okay, yeah, great hosting. So, no scoring system, no.
Shit, right, good point. Right, so I've sent Carl the scoring system for this. Excellent point. So there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 categories? 8 categories.
Whatever.
4, 6, 8 categories. There is Actor 1, so this is the primary actor that appears on IMDb. Actor 2, the secondary. Actor 3, the tertiary. And they are worth 15, 10, and 5 points.
Starting with 100 points?
Yeah, you start with 100 points. He loses the number of points based on which category he goes for. We've got director, that's worth 10. Genre is worth 10. One-line synopsis is worth 30.
Yeah.
So that's really to
Wise.
be used. Yeah, this is where I'm going. So you can't just go straight for that. Release year is worth 10. And Carl's rating is worth 10 as well, which is sometimes a bit of an indicator. Shows us whether he's seen it or not. Might help him.
Yeah.
So you start with 100 points. You lose the number of points.
The problem is when we think about all the films out there, I've not seen most of them.
Not yet. You're working your way through, to be fair.
Yeah. All right. So what are the tiers
for your scoring?
Yeah.
So if you get a 90 plus,
okay.
Yeah, that's blockbuster. You get that one. If you get 75 plus, that's blockbender.
Easy now.
If you get 50 plus, it's cockbuster.
Right.
And if you get less than 50, it's all bluster.
Yes, fair enough.
Okay. So I'm also going to do a grand total as well. I'm going to total up all your 5 and see what you get, and we'll fit into different categories because it might be that you're all over the place. You are very consistent. I want to see where you fit here.
I like it.
Okay. So Carl, there's 5 films here.
Yes.
Numbered 1 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you like to go first?
I think I'll go for number 1.
Number 1. Okay. And which category would you like?
All right. Turkeys. And these can be from any time.
Yes. Until you reveal the release year, and then it's specifically from that year.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? I don't like that there's only one choice I can do. I think, yeah, as soon as you have 2 picks, you're out that top. Okay. Ooh. So that leaves me thinking, director, actor 2, or release year. They're the most valuable categories here. So I'm going to go for director.
Director.
Which I think is a mistake. But
worth 10 points, and the director is Gore Verbinski. Familiar with Gore Verbinski?
Well, they did Pirates of the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think that was a flop. Did The Mexican. I don't think we talked about that being a flop. I don't think it was a rip-roaring success either. Did Gore Verbinski just do the first Pirates? Because I could see one of the later ones being flops.
I couldn't tell you.
What happens if I have a guess and it's wrong?
I haven't factored that in this time.
So what happens?
I just say no and you carry on.
Okay, good. Right, so I'll have a guess.
Yeah.
And let's say The Mexican.
No.
Okay. Right.
Where do you want to go next?
Actor 2.
Actor 2, worth 10 points. So Actor 2 is Armie Hammer. Armie Hammer. We know who Armie Hammer is, right?
Yeah, he eats people, allegedly. No, hang on. He allegedly doesn't eat people.
Yep.
Got to get that right.
There we go.
So I don't know if he eats people or
Yeah.
not. So I wouldn't like to say he doesn't eat people.
I like to assume everyone does, but he allegedly
He
doesn't.
might love the taste of human flesh, especially that of the female form.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I to say that he doesn't?
Mm.
So allegedly he doesn't want to eat people.
No.
And drink their blood and whatever else it was. He Instagram messaged that girl. Yeah, the Gore Verbinski thing. It's really right. Actor 3.
Not going to help you. Terry Rossio.
He's not Call Me By Your Name, is it?
No.
I'm going to say. Just went for Italian there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're really struggling here. So I can go from... I'm on 75 now. 30 is going to take me to 45. I can't do that. Is Actor 1 going to help? Not sure. Release year?
2013.
No, it doesn't help.
Nope.
So that's down to, 65 now. So I might as well go Actor 1.
Johnny Depp.
Was it Paris, is it then? Must be. No, because we're not with Rossio as the third billed actor. That's not right. What's that Johnny Depp one he does with the crying kid?
I have no idea.
No, it's not that. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want to keep on going?
Yeah. Well, one-line synopsis.
Native American warrior Tonto recounts the untold tales that transformed John Reed, a man of law, into a legend of justice.
Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger, yes. So that you scored 25, 30, 40, 70,
20.
80.
Is it 20? Yeah, 20.
So you scored 20. You got. So that categorises as all bluster. Yeah. For that one. Okay, you've got 2, 3, 4, and 5 left, Carl. Where would you like to
go?
go?
Number 2.
Number 2? Okay,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And which category would you like to go lead off with?
Well, we'll try director again. I think I'm going to deviate from this one. Go on.
Okay, the director is Jaume Collet-Serra. Collet-Serra? Jaume?
Yeah, no idea.
Never heard of them myself.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I go Actor 3, I'm just going to get a foreign name. So, I mean, let's just go straight for one-line synopsis.
Oh, straight in there. Oh, you're going to get it then. Based on Disneyland's theme park ride, where a small riverboat takes a group of travellers through a jungle filled with dangerous animals and reptiles, but with a supernatural element.
Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise, yeah. So that's 40, so you got 60 points for that. So that scores you in the category of Cockbuster.
Okay.
You'd be happy with that one.
Yeah, we're not going director again. This is a waste of time.
Yep. Okay. So you going number 3, 4, or 5?
I'm going 3.
Okay. And your category?
Let's go Actor 2.
Actor 2. Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
That is the Dial of Destiny.
Dial of Destiny is right. Blockbuster. 90 points. Well done, Carl.
Do you know what? Didn't mind it.
Yeah, so that made a loss.
She was terrible in it, but didn't mind
made
it.
a loss of 141 to 148 million adjusted for inflation. I should say the Lone Ranger made 216 to 256 million loss adjusted for inflation, and Jungle Cruise 174 million. That was one of the ones that was actually released 30 days within its on streaming.
Do you know what? I don't mind Jungle Cruise either.
I've not actually seen it, but it's got Emily Blunt in. How bad can it be?
Yeah.
Okay, number 4 or 5, Carl?
I'll go 4.
Okay, and which category would you like?
Actor 2.
Kevin Kline.
Ooh. Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West is right.
Went to cinema to see that.
Did you? 1999.
Liked it.
Classic year of cinema.
Liked it.
Not necessarily for this reason. Made 125 adjusted for inflation loss.
Tell you what, I'm playing it cool, but I'm fucking well pleased with that one.
Yeah, that was the best. That was the best clue to go for that would have gave it away the most. Okay, and number 5.
Yeah, imagine if you got Actor 1, Will Smith. Well, fucking narrow it down a bit, mate.
Precisely. There was a few Will Smith ones on that list.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5.
Yeah, number 5.
Which category would you like?
Actor 2.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, it's Tenet.
Hey, well
Knew
done.
Tenet would be on the list.
Very good.
Knew Tenet would be on the list.
So it's another blockbuster. Look, you warmed up nicely today.
So Actor 3 would have been Kenneth Branagh then?
No, Elizabeth Debicki.
Debicki, yeah. Fair enough. I would have got it from that as well. Yeah.
Yep. Would you have got it from the one-line synopsis though? I don't know. It's a good tricky one. But yeah, you rated that 4, Carl, which surprised me. Surprisingly low Tenet rating on the old Letterboxd.
It creeps up every time I watch it. I appreciate it more. Well, remember, I try to rate things on how good I think the film is. I've always liked it.
So you scored 350 in total, which still puts you in the cockbuster category there. Let down by the first 2. nearly at Blockbuster. Would have been 375 plus for the Blockbuster. So there we go. That was the game. That was Nice Guys finished last. Good work, Carl.
Good.
Work.
Liked it. Good game.
All right, let's move on to the plot. So, Carl, do you want to start with the fantastic comedy scenes or the neo-noir aspects of it?
We can talk about some of the funny bits if you want.
Yeah,
Should we do that first?
Yeah. So, the one that people particularly talk about in terms of the slapstick side of things, which is just brilliantly performed, is Gosling in a toilet stall.
Yeah, okay.
That whole thing of just with the gun, dropping the cigarette into his pants.
Yeah.
Door keeps on closing. Just completely sums up his competent fuck up that he is, right? He's sometimes competent. He's mostly just a bit of a fuck up, and he performs that brilliantly, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I did find that bit quite funny. I don't think that's my favourite bit. I liked the bit where earlier before that when Crow was breaking Gosling's arm.
Yep.
And he's like, no. I think Gosling's brilliant in that scene.
Yeah, like when he's have you learnt your lesson? Yeah,
and then he goes to get the gun again. Yeah, I that was my favourite scene.
Yeah.
This is very much my wife's sort of film, by the way.
Yeah,
watched it with my wife, and we watched it. Tittered along at various bits and whatever. And then I said, did you like it then? She goes, yeah, it was all right actually. Thought it was going to be a bit boring, but there were shootings in it. I was like, yeah, there was.
She likes the shootings.
She loves the shootings. If there are killings in it,
yeah,
she's like, I know you haven't seen it.
How many killings?
League of Gentlemen. How many killings?
Yeah, I know that now just through you.
Yeah,
like,
but it's very much my wife. Yeah. Do you want to watch Nice Guys? How many killings?
Yeah, I mean that is worth calling out, to be fair, because there is a fair bit of violence.
Yes,
in this, punctuated
Yes,
at regular intervals. It is very much an R-rated kind of thing. So yeah, as I say, it's a complete mashup of the comedy, buddy comedy. You've got the violent action thing, and then you've got the neo-noir. But other good stuff. The lines at the party you've already talked about, the and stuff bit. Where
I've got to say, I thought that was only okay though.
Oh, it's kind of funny though. Dad, there's
it
like
was
horse
fine.
and stuff. Sweetheart, how many times have I told you? Don't say and stuff. Just say, Dad, there are horse here. Yeah, but there's like tons. And then the callback with anal. Don't say and stuff. Just say they're doing anal.
Yeah.
Sidebar though.
There was the third one, wasn't there?
Oh,
the callback again later to it. I can't remember.
Listen back to the F1 episode. Check our feed. And I said and stuff multiple times.
Yeah.
So I did feel like this was talking directly to me. So I listened to this just before I watched it. And I was just like,
yeah.
So I did quite enjoy as well throwaway lines that I've talked about in the past as well. So at the party again, where you just kind of overhear people talking as they're going past, and there's the girl saying like, well, if you want me to do that, then just make sure you don't eat your asparagus or whatever. Just a nice little throwaway bit. Then there's Pinocchio. It's not my nose that grows. In the thing. Oh, you're stone faced.
No, I know. Well, I liked a lot of, like I said in the production. For me, a lot of the script was nothing beyond meh. It was all right. Some of it was meh, not so good. I preferred the bits of slapstick, right? When he's fucking swimming through the tank.
Yeah.
You just see him in the background. I thought it was very funny.
Yeah.
Because he's obviously drunk out of his head by that point, and then
we
see something misdirected, and then in the background there's like he's just there. So I enjoyed that sort of side of that party.
What about when they're disposing of the body and they're over the wall? Did you?
Yeah, that was quite good as well. Yeah.
Actually howling at that.
Not howling.
No, that was good. That was good. It's actually in the trailer as well. Which
I never saw the trailer.
I know, but I watched the trailer afterwards. I was just like, why are you including?
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
You don't need that. Isn't going to sell the film. Like, oh, come on.
But I think that touches on what I was saying earlier, though. Like, was it not marketed as a comedy first and foremost?
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was marketed as that. But it definitely has the neo-noir bit.
100%. I completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so another just to finish off the last few scenes that I want to call out. So the kid on a bike, where they're at the burnt out house, where the kid with the big dick, as he sort of self-professed, gets paid $20 to give the information. And then he goes, "You guys want to see my dick?" And March is like, "Nobody wants to see your dick, dude. $20? We already paid you. What am I saying?" Like, it's just
Yeah,
nice.
Superbad, you love that, didn't you? Talking about dicks and stuff.
Yes, Carl. Whereas you never talk about dicks.
No,
and
no,
hate
no.
it.
Yeah,
hate dicks. You.
Yeah.
Oh, never see a dick in your mouth, would you? Oh wait, no, that's not what I meant. And again, just maybe this is just my my sense of humour, where March asks his daughter, "What are you doing?" And she walks up in the bowling and goes, "I was giving you a rim job." And he goes, rim shot.
Yeah.
All good stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
good stuff.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
Also enjoyed the whole dying protest part as well, calling BS on all of that. But as I'm just basically saying what I found funny to a stone-faced thing.
It's just but it's just where we're different on this film, right? So I understand that that works for you, brilliant. My thing with this film is, if you are not really in on that, this film is hard to get through. It drags, right?
So let's talk about the plotty side of it then.
Yeah. Now there is another side to this, which certainly on the first couple of watches I probably wasn't aware of. But there is a proper plot. It is very neo-noir.
It's very Chinatown inspired, right? It's kind of like...
Well, I think he calls it out, doesn't he, Shane Black?
Yeah. It's very in the... with Chinatown, it's water and stuff. Essentially, quite a dull underlying thing, right? It's not exciting. Oh, water. This is, catalytic converters and the air in the car, but it's the conspiracy and the layers that get unveiled and the mystery, and as you're going through it, you get the sort of misdirection and things are gradually revealed as you go, and you're kind of going on that journey.
Yeah, with a family story in the middle of that as well, and similar to Chinatown on All Good Noir, it ends pretty bleakly in that people die who you don't necessarily expect to die, like what's her name, the heiress.
Yes.
Suddenly, just so she's dead then.
Amelia.
Yeah, Russell Crowe's back on the bottle at the end of it.
Yeah. Which
they don't make enough of, I think. It comes back to what I was saying earlier about I found his character a bit flat. It's not just that he wasn't as comedically outstanding as Gosling. He's not doing that. For me, his character should have gone the other way. He should have been darker. And they essentially get away with it. The corrupt officials and, all the police in the pocket and the profiting off, yada, yada, yada. They get away with it. Very, very noir. I don't think it hits as well as it should, though.
I would agree. So it's not its absolute strength of it, and I think it suffers. Being a noir expert as I am, it suffers a little bit as noir can. I think, but it can get a little bit messy, a little bit challenging to actually get your teeth into exactly what's why you should care, why you're following this, and because there's quite a lot of other bits going on in terms of the slapstick and the stuff like that. It doesn't quite tear you along
for me
for the ride with the story.
For me, again, I've mentioned earlier, I compare this to In Bruges, right? The way that was mischaracterized. People talk about that as a funny film, and they talk about this as a funny film, and I think both of these films would be better served with being a serious film that have got a streak of irreverence running through them, right? Now, In Bruges, I think, gets that right. I don't quite think this does get it right. I think this is... The plot's all there.
This is more of a mix of it, not as you say, it's not a neo-noir with irreverence and some comedic moments to it.
The plot's
they
all
are trying
there.
to do 50-50 almost.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I think that's what they're trying for.
Well, okay, maybe they are, and maybe, like I say, I definitely laughed at some point, and I don't think I don't think it's terribly unfunny. Well, I mean, maybe I do, judging by my reaction to some of the lines you went through. But I'm not going to be completely joyless and say, oh, it's just not funny. It is. I laughed at some points, not enough for it to be sort of 50-50 for me. So I was kind of yearning for, all right, well, what's going on with the noir side of the plot then? And I think it still really drags for me, which is why I've struggled to get through it so many times. And even this time, I'm checking my watch. I'm going, fucking hell, how long's left to go in this film? This is really slow.
I thought the underlying plot and the mystery of it that's kind of being unraveled as you go was enough. I don't think it was the strength of it, but it was enough to keep the characters with the momentum and going forward and moving on to the next scene with then the character-driven stuff with their relationship with the kid, with the background, and with the slapstick bit on it. It's kind of getting sort of towed gently along. It's not firing along, but it's getting towed gently along enough.
And maybe it is enough if you find it funny enough. I think if you start to drop off with how funny you find it, you start to look at the rest of it and go, "Oh, it's one thing."
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I think that is a fair thing.
Which shouldn't necessarily have to be the case, right?
I'll be honest. I don't find this as funny as a lot of people find this.
Yeah.
Like a lot of there was only a few proper like laugh out loud like howling moments.
Yeah.
A lot of it is mainly just like little.
Yeah.
Which I think because of the type of film that is, that's enough because I don't think it's a pure comedy. That is enough for it. It's a dark comedy as well. And I think dark comedies, you don't tend to get quite the sort of laugh out loud parts to it, right? There's a lot of people that died. Doesn't think anyone got hurt. People definitely got hurt. Well, what I mean is they die quickly, so they won't hurt.
Yeah.
Good line, right?
Yeah, that's good.
So I think it's it's going for a mashup. It's going for a blend of it. I think that's always challenging. I think it's relatively successful in both of them. I can understand if you don't find it really funny that you might then struggle to get taken along with the rest of it.
I should still be able to go, like I did with In Bruges. I should go, well, I don't jive with the humour like most people do. Do you know what? The rest of it's really good, and I can get in on that level. Here, I'm going, well, the humour's not quite there. Not bad, but it's not quite there. The rest of it's not quite there either. And if I'd have found the other bit was there, I'd have gone, oh yeah, it's all right, this. I don't find it as funny as most people, but it's all right, this.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, it's not. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've got this down in changes, so spoiler alert. I actually don't know what I would pinpoint. I don't know why it drags so much, but it does. And I rewatched Chinatown last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Still
not
hate it?
For
Still
this.
really hate it?
Not for this. I was with a friend. Now, check out the episode on our feed. I was with a friend and he was watching it for the first time.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't pick it. He was, I was going to watch this. I said, yeah, put it on. Fucking brilliant again. Like, absolutely brilliant. I enjoyed it all over again. Unpicking some new little bits and details and things. And again, I know it's a different film, but obviously this is trying to borrow heavily or is inspired heavily by the plot of that. It just isn't doing enough with it, I don't think.
Yeah, I've got some changes that are related to plot, but I'll come to them in the appropriate section. Okay, let's go to the cast. And we'll start with the two leads. I'm going to start with Russell Crowe first as Jackson Healy. Now, I've read a little bit online about this. So he's always said that he wants to do a sequel. There's two of his films that he wanted to do a sequel to. There was LA Confidential.
Oh, yeah.
And there was this. Now, is there an argument, Carl, that this character is Bud White 20 years later?
No, because this one goes on about how he didn't feel useful. But he did when he arrested that guy. Not arrested, fucking bludgeoned that guy in the diner. Bud White had a purpose, and although that was then taken away from him, he found the new one. So no, I don't think so.
There are some parallels.
There are some parallels in that they are both films with Russell Crowe in, and they're both set in LA. They're both set in the past. He's playing a detective-adjacent character. But no, I don't know. I don't know if I'm buying that.
But as I said earlier, he provides some grounding to sort of counteract Gosling going full slapstick in some scenes. I did enjoy watching him in this.
I really like Russell Crowe. He's really well cast. So despite what you were just saying about is this LA Confidential. LA Confidential is exactly why you would cast someone like Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
And by the way, really difficult to recast.
Really difficult to recast. really difficult.
Because who else is going to play the everyman, hard as fuck guy?
I've
like
recast
Russell
him
Crowe?
and it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, there is not a good option.
So really well cast. I just think he's only okay here.
See, I think he's doing a lot of the subtle, heavy lifting. I think without Crowe doing his thing, then the Gosling character doesn't work as well. Because I think the chemistry that they have together drives a lot of the comedy and why you're associating with them.
That's true.
Without him doing that, I don't think it would fit. So it's a bit of a non-showy performance in that way. But he has his moments.
Well, that's the bit I think I'm not there. I don't think he does have his moments. So it's true, you're right. So he has to play the straight man to Gosling. He does that very, very well. When they're not doing the double act bit, I want Russell Crowe to do more with the... It's probably not even his fault, right? It's probably... I want more of the noir sort of stuff. I want more of his sort of introspection where he is. I know they do a little bit, but I just don't really feel it. And then at the end, really disappointing when he's back on the booze and they don't even reference it. I mean, there's one line, isn't there? It's good. You're drinking again. That's good. Yeah. But like, there's no sort of... Isn't that bad? I mean, are you not? Is this not off the right? Oh, it should be.
That's not going to come from Gosling's character, though, is it?
No, it's not. But the film doesn't do it either. And I don't know that. I mean, what do you want from Crowe in that scene? I guess is the counter argument. I'm not sure.
I think it's telling the right message that drinking is good.
Fair enough. Yeah. I take back everything I've said.
we support.
I really like this message. Yeah.
What about
he was fine.
What about Gosling? Holland much?
Gosling's excellent in this film.
He's a talented comedic actor, which I think before this you wouldn't necessarily have seen that. I'm trying to think offhand of his filmography. I don't think he would have certainly not done anything quite as broadly comedic in terms of the slapstick side.
When
of
was
things
The Big Short?
2008 later.
Or was it later?
Was it not later? Wasn't it 18?
Oh, was it 18? It could be. Yeah, because obviously a very different style of irreverence in The Big Short. That sort of performance he's delivering there. But I love
Financial Crisis was in 2008, so it's definitely after that. I just didn't write down the actual. Yeah.
I think you're probably right. It probably is after 2016.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's really good here. I am not a huge fan of him in the more straight-laced sort of lead roles. He's fine.
So you're talking about Drive and those
Gangster
Squad.
Squad.
Where he's a bit more moody and
again, he's fine as this sort of the rom-com type thing with Crazy Stupid Love. He's all fine.
What about First Man?
I don't really remember him being particularly remarkable in First. He was fine again, I think.
Yeah.
I really liked Carl Chandler in that film, and I liked what's his name who played Buzz, Jason.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but
not White, is it? I don't know.
No.
Maybe I like him in that film. But I really really enjoy his comedic chops. Very very good. His delivery's good. The slapsticks, just very good in this. I would say he overshadows everyone else in this film by a distance. Personally. Yeah,
it's a really big performance, isn't it? It's definitely the most memorable character and performance in it as a result. Reverse those two things that I just said.
Yes.
Okay, onto the support. So Angry Rice, which definitely doesn't sound like someone in a Chinese takeaway.
Yeah. I wanted. Yeah, never mind. Again, like, okay. I don't think she's that great.
I thought she, like, if we're judging her against 13-year-old child actors in film, she's very good. Like, generally children are bloody awful. She is good in this.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll accept the argument that because she's only 13 or whatever, that's fine.
But... Yeah, she's no Jodie Foster, of that. She's not like up. We did a number of episodes ago that top child performances. She wouldn't feature in that.
No,
but in terms of like strong, holding her own, contributing to the film and not taking away from it, which sometimes.
Oh yeah.
All you can do is roll your eyes at some of the child performances.
Yeah. Oh no. I mean, like a lot of what I've got to say about this film, nothing's really bad here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just left a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. I've seen her Angry Rice. I just can't say it. Why so angry? So I've since seen her in the newer Spider-Man films with the next James Bond, and a support as a support, and she's obviously a lead in the new Mean Girls musical as well, which she was fine in, but not amazing. But she's a decent support in the Spider-Man films. What about Matt Bomer as John Boy?
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, very, very slightly slimmed down Cavill, I guess.
It's amazing how much they look like each other. I mean, a little less so in here because of the way he's presented. Only a little. Yeah. But yeah, if you look at him in real life, where he wears his hair wavy, it's like, hey, are we what? I mean, again, very, very, but by design with this one, right? He's supposed to be this sort of almost faceless character that comes in. Fine, yeah, did fine.
I found it weird that he almost became like the big bad villain piece in this, when really it should have been Kim Basinger's character that is the big villain that's being fought.
Well, yeah.
I'm doing that comparison to Chinatown, right, where it's kind of
they put Noah Cross front and center in Chinatown.
Gets a real fit, not early, but like fairly quickly that it's that, and then you kind of have that face up. Whereas this is basically a goon, right?
Maybe more realistic though. That you're looking at the people who do the dirty work, aren't you?
Yeah. But he pulled off being competent, threatening thing.
Yeah,
fine.
Fine.
But just fine. Margaret Qualley as Amelia Kuttner.
Yeah,
it's her again, Carl. It's her again.
Hell of a period she had, because she also did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, of course.
Was she in that as well?
Yeah, she was in that.
She literally hadn't even noticed she existed until the substance.
Yeah,
and now I see it everywhere.
Yeah.
So she obviously led up to being in the substance quite a lot. Emma's just started watching a TV show called The Maid that she's in that.
Right.
Emma's not really enjoying it, but she's watching it to the end just to get
Tell her she doesn't have to. There'll be no medal in it for her.
She will watch it till the end.
Yeah.
She'll give me a review of the whole thing. But she does what's needed in this. It's
fine. Again, I think it's a fairly unremarkable performance.
Yeah. What, Keith David?
Yeah, I mean Keith David.
He's back.
I know.
Childs is back.
Yeah, you're looking. So therefore, he must have been the thing, because Russell Crowe's not making it out if Russell Crowe, Kurt Russell, fucking hell,
a fair good recasting.
But he had a beer, 4 beers. I did think about Kurt Russell, Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, do you not think though this was a little bit like you were going, it's Keith David, but what Keith David character actually did was, it was fine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like, I know him.
And did you see what his build as?
The older guy.
Old guy, yeah.
Older guy, not even old guy, right?
Yeah,
just
older guy. Older guy, yeah.
But yeah, he did what he had to do well enough, but it's not it's not up there.
No.
Kim Basinger. I want to talk about Kim Basinger.
Okay, go on. I've no notes on her again. Very much in the sort of...
That is my main note.
There's no notes. Well, usually when people say no notes, they mean that positively. I mean it in that. Meh.
Yeah, exactly. So I actually forgot to include her on this list originally. That's kind of how...
Is this where your LA Confidentials thing come from again?
Well,
Kim Basinger and Russell Crowe.
This is where I think it falls down a little bit with the LA Confidential thing, because
she's a very small part, isn't she?
In
this,
yeah. But she's kind of revealed, right? As it's 2/3 of the way through the film as being this key character of it, and then they kind of forget about her, and then she's rolled out back at the end.
That's quite a good observation, actually. So I was saying earlier, for me, the noir plot line, it wasn't executed as well as I thought it could have been. Maybe that's part of it, is that she should have been a much more central character and dropped a twist.
Do you know the change that I've just thought of?
Yeah.
I'll tell you in changes.
Oh, good, yeah. The appropriate section. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, I do like that as a thing, yeah, because she was a bit of a nothing. And actually, she should have been more of a central character. And we should have been sort of led down a bit of a path to then twist on that and go, "Oh, okay, she's the wrong one."
And I think like making that LA Confidential thing, right? She has that noir elegance to her, right? But that's not what this role needs. It needs that like brains behind the nefarious operation, the exuding power, owns a room. I don't think that's basing her. That's not really.
Well, it's not in this film.
No, but I can't think what else she's been in. Where
No,
she's
I'm with you.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So a bit of a weird casting for me in that, which I don't think doesn't help the.
I wonder if that was a wink to the camera. For hey, LA Confidential, we got Russell Crowe back in LA.
Yeah,
we got
I
bass
think
singer.
so. Yeah, I think probably is knowing Shane Black as I do. Yeah, me and Shane.
Well, it's just how Hollywood works, isn't it? They do that, and then
Do
you know what'd be really cool here? We got these people. Yeah, but would it be good? No, it'd just be. Do you know what'd be really cool here?
If they're just in it.
But would it work?
Anyone else you want to call out?
No, I haven't.
I've got two. Right, three. I can't remember who that is. Three. So Muriel Telio.
Misty Mountains. Oh, yeah. Fair play.
Had a couple of good bits up front, but then was killed off, wasn't she?
Yeah, but I tell you what a couple of bits though. Hey,
solid casting.
Oh my word, fantastic.
And then Robert Downey Jr. Did you spot him?
No, I didn't.
So he was the Sid Shattuck dead body.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Very good.
It's weird because I saw him, right, and I was just like, that looks a bit like, but it's like literally blink and you miss it kind of thing. Because that's like the flame thing, and you kind of see a profile. Right, it looks a bit like Robert Downey Jr. And then looked. Weirdly, though, I asked AI, I was just like, is Robert Downey Jr. in thing? And it started going, yes, good spot. Robert Downey Jr. is it? And then it changed to, sorry, I can't answer that.
That's weird.
That's just conjecture. There's nowhere that actually states that that's happened. I was just like, all right. And I just said like, so, but he was in it though, wasn't he? And they're like, yeah, he was in it. It's just like, oh, I broke you down, did I? Interrogated the shit out of you there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Shone a light in its eyes, slapped it around a bit.
And then
folded like a cheap deck chair.
The only other one to pull out is Ty Simpkins, who plays Bobby, the kid who discovers Misty Mountains after the car crash. Yeah. Only because he plays the little kid part in the Iron Man 3 that is teamed up with Robert Downey Jr. So it's just like, oh, that kid is the same one.
Is that not the one who's also in Jurassic World?
Don't know.
What's his name? Ty
Simpkins?
Yeah, he's the kid in Jurassic World.
The one in the ball?
Yeah, the one in the ball. Yeah,
they made that connection. Recasting, Carl. Yeah. What have you got for me? I've managed to do three, but I'm very unhappy with one of them.
Okay, who do you want to do first?
Well, let's do Russell Crowe.
All right,
because it's the one I'm very unhappy with.
Difficult. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a really good piece of casting. Like I said earlier, everyman, because that's what his character is. He's not a professional. He's not a...
No, he's not a detective. He's not
not a detective to police, any of that. He's just an everyman who beat up someone in a diner. But obviously has to be hard as fuck. Mm-hmm. Which Russell Crowe most definitely is. Loves a scrap, Russell Crowe.
He put on £20 for this role just so he was meaty as well. It's like, I reckon that was hard for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, that feels like...
£20, he just looks at a couple of burgers.
That feels like a lie. That feels like he's in that stage
Russell, you appear to have put on £20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it for the role? Sure.
Yeah, it feels like he's just loving life. And he's, I did this for the film. Yeah. So tough. So, I mean, usual sort of people we talk about here, one of which has come up a lot recently, is John Bernthal.
Yeah, I did think John Bernthal.
Yeah.
Is he the everyman, though? Has he got the everyman kind of...
I mean, he is, but it's obviously much more with an Italian-American...
He hasn't got the... Can he do the gentler side? Because he's got, obviously, like when he's interacting with the kid and stuff, and he's got...
I can see. I think he's a reason that to John Bernthal.
He is. He's just massively typecast.
Yeah.
Until Nolan comes along.
Yes.
See what he does in that.
Yeah. Other one, Josh Brolin.
I've got Josh Brolin. That was what I came up with. But that face you just made of just like...
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not really
because he's very much more on the gruffer side
than he could probably
Crowe
do
is.
it, just not as well as Crowe.
Yeah. So, thinking about the bickering side of it, where I actually landed was Michael Rappaport. You want to ramp up the bickering.
Michael Rappaport.
So...
Who's that? Who is Michael Rappaport? I'm struggling.
Phoebe's cop boyfriend in Friends, who ends up shooting someone.
All right.
Or he shoots the bird that's singing or something.
Yeah.
Outside of the window, whatever.
Yeah.
No, he's been in loads of films.
Yeah. Usually playing some sort of cop.
Yeah. So this is the thing, like, so he's definitely got washed up cop about him, which I know is not what Russell Crowe's character exactly is, but it's in that
From
sort of
New York.
ballpark. Yeah. And think about him bickering with Holland March. I was like, yeah, he
It's
could do
interesting. We would never have been cast in this, but it's interesting.
that. No, probably not.
Gosling?
The person I think would be best here would be Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I could see him doing basically everything. Yeah, the slapstick and the sort of the
competency
bit of what Gosling actually does as well. See him doing that. I think much more likely someone like Chris Evans.
Chris Evans again. Here he comes. He's coming out more than what's his name? Chris Christopherson. He had a bit of a run, didn't he?
Yeah, I think someone like Chris Evans. So Chris Evans bickering with someone like Michael Rappaport, I think would work quite well. Actually, John Bernthal probably a bit too young.
He needs to be a bit more grizzled, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I went Robert Downey Jr. for the Ryan Gosling thing, and like it's a bit cheating.
Takes himself too seriously.
Kiss, kiss, bang, but he really doesn't.
No, he does. Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. takes himself seriously.
Way too seriously. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You need to watch Kiss, Kiss, Bang, Bang, sir.
I don't know about that. I think he's got Robert Downey Jr. screams of someone that says, "I don't take myself too seriously, honest," and then his face says, "Please love me." So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I don't see him as Holland March. I don't think.
Have you done Kim Basinger?
Yes.
Who have you got?
So when I want a woman to be an absolute boss,
Which is every day.
yeah. If I want one to be balls out scary, I go Tilda Swinton. If I want one that's a bit more smooth operator, the brains behind the operation, which is here, I'm going Julianne Moore.
Yeah, I had Julianne Moore or Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver's not a bad shout. Or, of course, Emily Blunt.
She can do anything.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been neglecting Emily Blunt recently. Sorry, Emily. She's probably stopped listening.
Yes. Imagine if she ever listened.
That's why the figures have gone down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, I don't know. Yeah, Julianne Moore, Sigourney Weaver. I was just, I think either could.
So, like what you said earlier, like you need the brains bit.
Yeah.
Scheming, sort of in control.
Yep.
And like both of those, Tilda Swinton and Julianne Moore have got that, but Tilda Swinton is the much more off the wall. I'm going to eat your eyes.
Yeah.
Scares the shit out of me. Julianne Moore, no, much more of the sort of traditional boss lady.
Yeah. Did you do anyone else?
Well, Matt Bomer.
Yeah.
John Boy, Henry Cavill. I think Margaret Qualley is a tap-in for Amelia Kuttner, the heiress. Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh, she could do anything. It's great, Florence Pugh.
Yeah, a bit too, I don't know, substantive, I guess.
At this time, would she be? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like, she's going to sell the protest about
Yeah.
all of that sort of thing.
That side of things, definitely.
But she can also look after herself when she's running away from and outwitting these assassins through the various stages. So
yeah, like Florence Pugh. Put her in anything.
She'd be good. But no, that's it.
All right. Do you want to move on to any changes then?
I'd love to move on to any changes.
Righty. Okay, so any changes, a section where we each come up with up to 3 changes. How many have you got, Carl?
Well, I've got 2. I'm going to have to do them together.
I've got 3.
Oh, okay.
Mainly because I just came up with a third one whilst we were talking, and I was like, that is a good one. Can I lead with that one?
Yeah, go for it.
Just because I might forget it if I don't say it out loud. So we were talking about Kim Basinger and how she's introduced sort of 2/3 of the way through and then not a lot done actually with that. I was thinking, Amelia is originally reported missing by her grandma. Is that right? Or something, trying to find... no, she's not. No, I've got that completely wrong. It's because she's looking for Misty Mountains.
Oh, is it Misty Mountains? Yeah.
Yeah. But
that's the granddaughter, Misty Mountains.
But what I'm thinking is actually, what if it wasn't Misty Mountains at all that we were looking for, right? It was just Amelia, and it was Kim Basinger's character that had come to them to say, please find my daughter. I think she's got caught up in something horrible and stuff, because then you're like, oh, caring mother, whatever.
But who is it sets Crow off on the don't talk to Amelia thing, though?
Amelia does it.
Oh, Amelia Hires Crow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that needs to be
Because then you have you've got case basing her in earlier kind of, and you're going like, oh, she cares about finding her daughter, she's protecting her. Then you find out, oh, actually not, and you've got that switcheroo.
Yeah, I mean, again, that would have been even more Chinatown. It needed the
it would be a
mum
bit
to come
more
in.
Chinatown.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Okay,
just a thought as I was going through, how do you get basing her there earlier and make her a bit more of a thing, and actually see that she is a bit more scheming and controlling of things. You know, the puppeteer that is over everything. Yeah. But maybe it's a bit too on the nose.
I don't know. So, look, you have to do my two together, because I think if you are going to prioritise the irreverence, I think it needs to be way faster paced and it's too long. Which, seemingly is how most people talk about this film, at least. And I don't quite know what they're talking about, because I'm like, this is not funny enough to be 2 hours long, guys. If you go in the other way,
56.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just to be clear,
if you go in the other way and you sort of focus on the plot, because there is a proper plot here, I'm not sure how you make it better. Now, you've said about the Basinger's character. Actually, it's a good observation, and I think it speaks to the thing in general. So the plot's good. You said about the characters, like there is some character development. I didn't feel enough of that at all, and I think bringing Basinger in earlier speaks to that. It's like, I need the character to come in. It can't just be the plot about our two detectives essentially move through and go, first they discover this, then they discover this, then they discover this, then they discover this. What we need to go with that are these characters. And they're going to lead us one way at first, and we're going to think one way, and then they're going to twist later. And we don't really have that. We have like a henchman chasing them, Blueface, which is obviously
henchman was the word I was looking for earlier. I said goo. Henchman is right there. Henchman's right there.
Yeah. And it's just like, oh, okay, but he's not really there to add anything. Similarly, when Boma drops in, he's not adding anything to the story. So, yeah, it's like we need more of the actual characters to come into the story, and we get invested in them, and then they are going to, there'll be plot twists, and we go, oh, they're not who I thought they were after all. And I don't think it's doing enough on that front at all.
No, fair shout. I've realised I said 3. Actually, my one I just said is pretty much what the first one is, which is the big bad should have been Kim Basinger. She's left a bit short. John Boy's doing the heavy lifting. An additional face-off or confrontation would have helped, actually, to have those characters in the same... Because they're only in the same room once when they're basically being given the task to go off and save her. And then it's just at the end where it's already been revealed that she is the kind of bad guy behind it all. Yeah. Felt it needed maybe something else. And then my third one was a stupid one, which was like, I could have the sequel. Give me the sequel. Just give me the thing where they've got the nice guys agency. Just I'd quite like. I'd be quite interested to see.
Hey, look, maybe they'll do it better this time.
Yeah. So yeah, there we go. All right, this is why you're wrong. So our closing statement from each of us, and Carl, I always like to give you the choice. Do you want to go first? Do you want to go second? Me to go first. Alrighty. Okay. So, I originally came in this as a like, right? And I think that's important to point out.
Came in this.
Jesus Christ. So I came into this. Wait, no, that's no better.
Apologise.
Anyway, I originally started as a like.
How did you finish?
And I think it is.
Where did you finish?
Everywhere. Right. Anyway.
Backed up for weeks, the poor lad.
Yeah. And I think that's important to note, despite you talking over me 18 times, because this, in theory, I think...
I'm only talking over you.
Should have... Jesus. The man's insatiable.
I don't know if we'll keep this in or not.
Imagine if we have guests on the show.
It just keeps coming, doesn't it?
They're just going to be sitting there going, oh my God,
why are they still coming?
What have I joined here?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Films, right.
What was I saying? Yeah, I started off as a like, which I think is important to note, because the ingredients of this, I think, should have led me to really like it, because...
I thought you would really like it, honestly.
Yeah. So Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. So originally, when we talked about doing this, I was like, oh yeah, I remember quite liking Nice Guys, and I was just like, but there's something not quite sticking with it. As in, like, I hadn't rewatched it since I'd seen it in the cinema, where I'd quite enjoyed it, and it's got a lot of the same sort of recipes of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, but I just so much prefer that movie, and that is a really like I love that film. That forms like part of my top 10 films of all time, which is much more highly rated than what other people think it is. So it's maybe just a me thing. But I do only like this because a lot of what you said, Carl, was kind of hitting home a little bit in that.
Well, this is supposed to be a tap in for you to move up.
No, I'm not moving. Just to be clear,
okay.
But I'm just explaining why I'm alike, because people do seem to find this a lot funnier than maybe what I do, and more like balls out comedy. Whereas I do see it as that mishmash of just like, look, there is the comedy, the slapstick and stuff. I do enjoy that. I find it amusing throughout, with a couple of laugh out loud moments, and then you've got the underlying plot which pulls it along and keeps you interested. I didn't feel the length or anything like that. It trips along quite nicely. Because I hadn't seen it since the cinema on rewatch, I didn't really remember any of the beats so much. Really enjoyed the chemistry of it. So it's a firm like, but there is something that is stopping it getting quite to that next level. And similar to what you said, I couldn't quite put my finger on exactly what it was, because it seems to have all the ingredients that would be there, but maybe it is just down to the, as we said in the changes, with the sort of the big bad thing, that not quite getting the plot quite right. I don't know. Anyway, Carl, over to you.
I do think this is one of those where, this is always a really shitty thing to say, because I'm telling other people what they think. But I do think that people like the idea of this film more than they actually like the film itself. Because like you just said, like, in theory it's all there. It looks great. Ryan Gosling's really funny in it. Everybody loves Russell Crowe. They've got great chemistry. It's got a proper plot, which is maybe why people go, oh yeah, you watch that, it's really funny. Because that's just like an easy throwaway thing to go, oh, why'd you like it? Oh, I just found it really funny. And look, maybe some people genuinely do find it really, really funny, just like In Bruges is absolutely hilarious because they say cunt loads.
That's literally the whole purpose of this podcast.
And that's all you need for an hour and 50 minutes of a film. Anyway, because I don't think it's any one thing. I just think there's a lot of little things just lacking about this film. I definitely laughed at some of this. Do find it quite funny. I don't find it funny enough. There is definitely a plot here. I don't think it's executed very well. I'm quite happy with what we're saying about changes. I think there are a lack of some of those characters and how they feed into the plot and whatnot.
Has the needle been moved, Carl? That's
this is the thing, isn't it? Like, I don't like it.
But do you not like it?
Yeah, I don't feel... My biggest thing with it, I just find it really drags. But it's funny because sitting here talking about it, I'm like, oh, maybe it's all right. So, ambivalent.
Moving to ambivalent.
Yeah, but then it's weird because also, somebody put it on. Yeah, it's all right. And then I could very well see myself getting angry. Fuck me, this film's long. Again, do you know what I mean?
This is the 6th time I've seen this.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
well,
sort of.
This first 20 minutes.
Yeah. Anyway. So, look, it's ambivalent on the basis that I don't really feel that strongly about it.
It's the definition of meh for you.
Yeah, it really is. Having finally got through it, it's like, yeah, all right.
Could this be one where actually there is potential for a sequel to be actually better?
It could be. Like, why couldn't it be?
You've got the characters ingrained. You're there. There's strength there. You can put a really good plot on it.
Yeah.
And you can actually elevate this to a proper thriller.
Yeah, why couldn't it be? Because it's like I was just saying, all the stuff's there, and people love the idea of that. I love the idea of that. Just do it better, lads. Yeah.
All right, good stuff. We have a needle move, a soft little flicker of a needle move, but there we go. It's all there.
Count,
it's all there.
Yeah,
Carl, you got anything else for us?
Nope.
All right, then that is all we have got. So if we did move the needle for you this week, or even if we didn't, please do rate us, follow, subscribe, and give us a 5-star review wherever you're listening. It really does sucker punch the algorithm and get us out there to a larger noirer audience. Our Bluesky, Instagram and Twitter is MTN Movie Pod. Our YouTube channel is at Movie the Needle. And you can also find our page on Facebook and some occasional TikToks at movie.the.needle. All details in the show description, so please do follow and comment wherever you are consuming us. So for me and Carl, it's goodbye.
Goodbye. I really like the Hitler stuff.
Yeah. just following orders.
Yeah, I really, yeah. I like
it was
that.
just following orders.
That was a good joke.
It was a good
and
joke.
They made that a couple of times.
Anyway, join us next week as you discuss a big, hairy co-host with my gorilla answers to the Call of the Wild. Just kidding. I forgot his name. But, if they listen to you, just if you move it, let me know and move me. Needle my movie.
He's doing a bit.
Goodbye. It's King Kong, by the way. The Peter Jackson one. Good job.